So, one of my favorite Nigerian YouTubers, Vivianokezie, just announced that she is officially divorced. She said she's closing one chapter of her life and beginning another. And honestly, when I heard the news, I had lots of thoughts. See, before anyone misunderstands me, let me make something very clear. I am not happy because a marriage ended. I don't even think anyone who has ever truly loved anyone should celebrate the end of a marriage. However, what I am happy about is something different. In fact, something completely different. As someone who has been divorced myself, I know that we men don't usually leave marriages casually. We just don't wake up one day and decide, you know what, I don't do again, I don't dey go. Hey, I'm divorced too. No. People always make it seem like women wake up one day and decide I am done. But in reality, many women stay through things that they shouldn't. They pray, they cry, they forgive, they hope things will change. And they keep trying because most women genuinely want their marriages to work. See, marriage is something many women dream about. So when a woman finally says, I can't do this anymore, I don't think that's usually a decision made overnight. It is often the result of months or even years of emotional exhaustion. So now here is the part that honestly makes me breathe a sigh of relief. See, from everything we've seen publicly, there doesn't appear to be any child involved in that marriage. Okay? Abi, when I don't see any pikin for the marriage, I don't think I've seen any child or even pregnancy. So, if that's truly the case, then I am genuinely happy for her. You get? If there is no child in that marriage, then to be honest with you, I am more than very much happy for her. Again, not because she's divorced. You understand? But because she gets the chance to completely start over. You get my point now? See, people who don't have children with an ex may not understand how significant that thing is. When children are involved, the relationship may end, but the connection doesn't end completely. You still have to communicate. You still have to co-parent. You still have birthdays, school fees, hospital visits, graduation, family events, and countless conversations over the years. So whether you like it or not, that person remains part of your life forever because your child deserves both parents. And let me tell you something from my own experience. It's always not easy. It is not easy at all. Healing becomes more complicated because every time you feel like you've moved on, something brings you back into contact with that person again. Sometimes it's peaceful, sometimes it isn't. But the connection still remains. So that is why whenever I see a woman leave a marriage before children are involved, to be honest with you, I feel relieved for that woman. I feel very, very relieved because she gets the opportunity to close that chapter completely and not even look back. She can heal without constant reminders. She can rebuild without carrying that lifelong attachment. Some women or some people may disagree with me, but that's genuinely what I feel. Another thing I noticed is that this marriage wasn't even very long. It was around a few years, 3 years or 4. So some people might look at that and say, why couldn't she just stay? But me, I ask the opposite question. Why should anyone stay in a situation that is making them unhappy simply because society expects them to? We've reached a point where people are finally understanding that staying married at all costs isn't always the greatest achievement. See, a peaceful life matters too. Your mental health matters. Your emotional well-being, it matter. Your happiness matter. And I want to be very fair. None of us know what happened behind closed doors. We don't know. And it's not like she came out to tell us, look at what happened. No. She only told us that one chapter have closed and she's opening another chapter. Abi, she don't already open them. We were not living with them. We were not in their house. We don't know the conversations that they had. We don't know their struggles. We don't know what things they faced. So unless Vivian decides to tell us her full story, nobody should be making up stories or blaming one person over the other person. Sometimes two people are simply no longer compatible. Sometimes love changes. Sometimes trust is even broken. Sometimes people grow in different direction. That place where they go, where you want make I follow you, I no wan go that side. Now this side now I wan go. And you sef no wan follow me go this side. So make we kuku dey our day. You understand? And sometimes the healthiest decision is just simply walking away. You might not remarry you because you guys know that I'm a Christian. And the only ground for divorce as a Bible student is fornication, be adultery. You understand? But if other things are not aligning, people can decide to go on separation. You day your day, I day my day. Now we can't really tell for sure if they are on separation, is actually to divorce, because you only said one chapter don't close and another chapter is opening. You get? So one thing me I've learned in this life is that not every marriage is meant to last forever. And that doesn't automatically make anybody a bad person or a failure. Divorce is painful. It is heartbreaking. It is embarrassing. It is financially draining. It is emotionally exhausting. Nobody walks into marriage and hoping that one day they will announce it is over, or this chapter have ended. I want to now start another chapter. So I know that this couldn't have been an easy decision for her. If for anything, it probably took a lot of courage. And honestly, I hope she finds peace. I hope she heals. I hope she discovers herself. If you guys know her, she was one of the content creators I used to like her editing. This girl knows how to edit videos. You see, I never got tired of watching her vlogs. Her vlogs were very, very inspiring. I used to wish that I could learn, I could copy her and do something for myself, like in her niche. You understand? So I wish she rediscovers herself again. I wish she finds herself again and not wallow in misery. I hope one day she smiles again without caring or carrying the weight of the last chapter. And if she ever decides to love again, I hope it is with someone who values, respect, and cherishes her. Life doesn't end because the marriage ended. Sometimes what feels like the biggest loss might become the beginning of the greatest season of your life. So Vivian, wherever you are, I am wishing you healing. I am wishing you peace. I am wishing you strength. I am wishing you happiness as you begin this new chapter. Now, I want to hear from you guys, my people. Do you think it's better to live a marriage that is no longer healthy? Or do you believe people should stay no matter what? Let's have a respectful conversation in the comment section, because every divorce has two sides and we can share our opinion without attacking anyone.